Hello everybody, today is Sunday, October 26th, which means it's time for another Sunday solve of Clues by Sam. Chad the coder in C1 has the first clue for us. Zoe is one of 3 criminals below Henry. Henry the doctor is in D2, so there are 3 characters below Henry, so all of them must be criminals. That's Lisa the sleuth, Sam the mech, and Zoe the singer. Lisa the sleuth says exactly 1 innocent above Nancy, who is in A4, is neighboring Erwin, who is in A2. So Isaac the clerk in A3 or Anna the ghost in A1 is an innocent or a criminal. Sam the mech says only 1 of the 4 innocents neighboring Floyd is below Chad. Floyd is in B2, Chad is in C1. So that's telling us that either Gus the doctor in C2 or Kevin the coder in C2 is innocent, but not the other. And Zoe in D5, who is a singer, is telling us an odd number of innocents above Tom, neighbor Floyd. Tom is in A5, and Floyd is in B2. So of Anna the ghost in A1, Erwin the clerk in A2, and Isaac the clerk in A3, since we already know that there is 1 innocent and 1 criminal, for there to be an odd number, there can only be 1 innocent. So Erwin the clerk is a criminal. An odd number of innocents on the edges neighbor me. So we know that between A1 and A3, which are neighbors on the edges, there's only going to be 1 innocent. The only other neighbor Erwin has on the edge is Ben the cop in B1. If Ben were innocent, that would bring that to 2, an even number, so Ben must be a criminal. Ben is telling us Julie and Lisa share an odd number of innocent neighbors. So Julie is in B3 and Lisa is in D3. We already know that between Gus and Kevin, there's 1 innocent and 1 criminal. For there to be an odd number of innocents, since all 3 is not possible, it must be 1 again. So Rose is a criminal. And Rose is telling us Zoe and Erwin have an equal number of criminal neighbors. Right now, Zoe has 2 revealed criminal neighbors. We know Erwin is going to have at least 2 criminal neighbors. But let's circle back to Sam's clue. Only 1 of the 4 innocents neighboring Floyd is below Chad. So we know Chad is innocent. We know Gus or Kevin will be innocent. And we know Anna or Isaac will be innocent. That's 3 innocents. The only remaining unrevealed neighbor of Floyd is Julie the pilot in B3. So she must be innocent. And she is telling us there's an odd number of criminals neighboring Lisa. Alright, so right now, Lisa has 2 criminal neighbors revealed, Sam in D4 and Rose in C4. And then between Kevin and Gus in C3 and C2 respectively, we know that'll bring it to 3. Lisa only has 1 more unrevealed neighbor, so to keep that odd number of 3, Henry the doctor in D2 is going to have to be innocent. And Henry is now telling us there are more innocents than criminals in column C. Well, Chad is innocent in C1. C1 or C2. C2 or C3 is going to be innocent, so that's 2. That must mean Xena the singer in C5 is innocent. Xena is telling us Rose has more innocent neighbors than Ben. Rose is in C4 with 2 revealed innocent neighbors. Ben is in B1 with 1 revealed innocent neighbor. I don't think we can solve that, but Zoe just had her number of criminal and innocent neighbors determined. She has 2 criminal neighbors. And where did that clue go? Ah, yes, Zoe and Erwin have an equal number of criminal neighbors. So Erwin must only have 2 criminal neighbors. Ben has been revealed as criminal. Anna or Isaac will be criminal, but not both. Floyd must be innocent. Floyd is telling us only one of the 4 innocents neighboring Julie is Nancy's neighbor. Nancy is here in A4, so Nancy and Julie's shared neighbors are Isaac in A3 and Pam in B4. So this is also a situation where one is innocent and one is guilty. So that kind of gives us a little chain where if Anna is innocent and Isaac is guilty, Pam must be innocent. But if it's... So yeah, that chain. Converse is also true, if those are flipped. Let's see, I have lost my train of thought. Okay, so let's start running some scenarios here then. So yeah, let's explore if Anna is guilty and Isaac is innocent, then Pam would have to be guilty. That might not be telling us much here. Actually, I'm probably forgetting something. Oh, right, duh. Okay, so Julie has Floyd as a revealed innocent neighbor. Either Isaac or Pam is going to be innocent, and either Gus or Kevin will be innocent. That's 3, so Nancy is also innocent. And Nancy is going to tell us that Vicky and Ben, who are in B5 and B1 respectively, have an equal number of criminal neighbors. So now it is going to be useful to start running some scenarios here. Okay, so let's try Anna being a criminal, then Isaac would be innocent, Pam would be a criminal, and let's see what happens if Kevin is a criminal and Gus is innocent. That would give Ben 2 criminal neighbors, so Vicky would also have to have 2 criminal neighbors, making Tom innocent. However, that also gives them 3 innocents, and even if Vicky is innocent here, Rose would not have more innocent neighbors because Rose only has 3 innocent neighbors. So let's see, if Kevin is innocent and Gus is guilty though, that is going to give Ben 3 criminal neighbors versus 2 innocent ones. So Vicky down here would need Tom to be a criminal for 3 criminals and 2 innocents. But if Vicky herself remains innocent, that gives Rose 4 innocent neighbors compared to the 2 had by Vicky and Ben. So at least in theory it could also be possible for Vicky to be a criminal here, because Rose would still have 3 innocent neighbors versus their 2. So let's see what happens if we switch things up and Anna is innocent and Isaac is a criminal. If we keep Gus being a criminal and Kevin being innocent, Ben has 2 criminal neighbors, so Vicky would also need 2, which is helped by Pam has to go innocent if Isaac is a criminal. So yes, that is Tom stays a criminal. Rose has 1, 2, 3, 4 compared to their 3, so Vicky can go either way. This checks out. Is it possible if Gus is innocent and Kevin is a criminal? Well, in that scenario, we now have only one criminal neighbor for Ben. So Vicky would need to have only one criminal neighbor. But that gives her 4 innocent neighbors, much like Ben. And the maximum innocent neighbors Rose could get in this arrangement is also 4. So no matter what, Gus has to be a criminal, and Kevin has to be innocent. Gus gives us the clue Zoe and Nancy have an equal number of criminal neighbors. Zoe in D5 has 2 criminal neighbors, so Nancy in A4 must only have 2 criminal neighbors. The current scenario we had up was for one that ended up not working out. So let's back up. So if Anna is innocent and Isaac is a criminal and Pam is innocent, Ben has 2 criminal neighbors, so Vicky would need 2 criminal neighbors, which also gives Nancy 2 criminal neighbors if Vicky is innocent. Rose has 5 innocent neighbors versus the 3 had by Ben and Vicky, so that is possible. If Anna is a criminal, Isaac is innocent, and Pam is a criminal, Ben has 3 criminal neighbors, so Vicky would also need 3. If Tom stays a criminal, then she does. And Rose has 4 innocents if Vicky is innocent. Nancy has 2 criminal neighbors. So it does seem like Tom has to be a criminal no matter what. I mean, Vicky was... We'll leave Vicky for now. Anyway, Tom is saying Nancy and Chad have an equal number of criminal neighbors. So yeah, Nancy and Chad. We know Nancy is going to have 2 criminal neighbors, so Chad must only have 2. Chad has 2 revealed, so Diane the cop must be innocent. And Diane is letting us know there are 11 innocents in total. Let's circle back, and yeah, Vicky has to be innocent, because if Nancy has 2 criminal neighbors and either Isaac or Pam is a criminal, then yes, Vicky does have to be innocent no matter what. Okay, but yes, 11 innocents in total. Let's say Anna is a criminal, Isaac is innocent, and Pam is a criminal. That is going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 innocents. So, but if we instead have Anna is innocent, Isaac is a criminal, and Pam is innocent, that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is the final solution to the puzzle. Thanks for watching. As always, you can reach out in the comments or on Blue Sky, and I will see you next week.